Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and that is the all-new 2024 Hyundai Kona. This is the inline. They also introduced that very brightly colored electric version back there in the back. I'm at the 2023 New York International Auto Show. In this video, I'll take you on a quick tour.
Have you ever needed to see the world from a different angle? Not just through your eyes, but with your entire being. To go someplace unknown, to discover something, a larger rhythm, a pulse beyond our own. Or maybe find stillness, space for landscapes to unfold, and growth to begin. Where clarity illuminates, borders soften, and new angles begin to surface.
Alright Gearheads, you know I love color, and Hyundai has got my back with the new Kona. This is an absolutely stunning example of what the brand can do when given free rein with not only design but color palettes and the like. This is the new 2024 Kona Electric. So this is the electric version of that red one I showed you at the intro, and this entire platform was built with an EV focus. So underneath the hood, you do get a smallish front trunk, front storage area, much like you see on the Ioniq 5 and the Ioniq 6. But closing it, you get the styling that we expect to see on the fully electric Ioniq 7 whenever they decide to show that, with this pixelated front end that is becoming a hallmark and a signature of electrified Hyundai products. You can see right up here is your charge door that allows for DC fast charging and the like up here. So let's talk power numbers on this one. There are two different battery options for the Kona Electric. You can get a larger 64.8 kilowatt hour battery that promises up to 260 miles of range. It makes 200 horsepower and 188 pound-feet of torque in two-wheel drive configuration. In fact, all Kona Electrics are two-wheel drive. Or you can get the more affordable battery at 48.6 kilowatt hours, making 133 horsepower and 188 pound-feet of torque. You can, as with most Hyundai products, charge this up rather quickly, but it is not on the same 800-volt architecture as their other eGMP platforms like the Ioniq 5 and 6, but you can get approximately 10 to 80% charge in 43 minutes with this one, so not too bad, not too shabby on this one. It does ride on a shared platform with the Kia Niro, so if you see some family resemblance with that one, well, it's intentional because, well, it's the same vehicle. Coming around to the side, you can see the resemblance to the more upscale Genesis GV60, especially here on the rear corner panels. I absolutely love this tail end design on this one, and the color as well. So this very much mimics the Sao Paulo Lime GV60 that we had and tested here on the channel last summer. So very much liking what the entire company and family of brands is doing here at Hyundai Motor Group with Genesis, with Kia, and here with Hyundai proper. Back here on back, we get more of the pixelated lights across the back. You can see a very narrow strip of lights. I like what LEDs are allowing designers to do when it comes to the lighting signatures on the front and rear of vehicles. You can see we also get some lighting elements here and across the bottom. So I do believe those are your brake lights that are going to be doing most of the work, but this LED pixelated running light is what will be illuminated a majority of the time. You get a camera back here in the back, and then opening the power hatch, you can see a nice amount of cargo space here under a hard parcel shelf. So starting to see a lot more hard parcel shelves in vehicles. Kind of expect it with these more affordable vehicles. So nothing too outrageous there. Being that this was an EV first design, you can see there's plenty of storage in this one without all the internal combustion components necessary for getting exhaust gases out and the like. No spare tire under this parcel shelf, but you can see it is an adjustable three-way or three-section parcel shelf. This last little bit does ramp up so that you have a good transition to those back seats when the back seats are folded, and then you can very easily put that back into place. It is a power hatch, so we'll go ahead and close it. And now we're actually going to move over to that red inline to get inside of it because, well, this one is swarming with a few people. So as we check out under the hood of the inline version, you can see a 1.6 liter turbo 4-cylinder is direct injected, and it makes an estimated 190 horsepower at 6,000 RPM, 195 pound-feet of torque, all the way from 1,700 to 4,500 RPM. So very torquey at the low end thanks to that turbocharger. And it is paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission for smooth, quick, seamless shifting and some pretty quick acceleration. Closing the hood of the inline, you can see very similar styling to the electric version, but no pixelated lights across at the front. This LED light bar actually stops right about right here, so distinguishing it just a little bit from that fully electric model. And much like the rear on the brightly colored electric version, you can see the lighting elements down here on the side, so LED lights and the like around the front. A little bit low on this one if you ask me. Looking at the side styling of this one, it's a little easier to see on this red one, but very chiseled. Looks very much like the Elantra and the Tucson with those angled lines coming on both of the doors up front. Very familiar styling for the brand. And then yes, coming around back here to the back, again, no pixelated lights because this isn't the electric model, but you can see the taillights are actually illuminated on this one, showing you what that'll look like. You do get some dual exit exhaust pipes down there, and the H-Track 1.6T badge denoting that this is the turbo version. You also get this inline badge right here on the front fender. Popping to the inside, you can see the fully digital gauge cluster and infotainment up here. Very nice look, and then all the red accents because this is, again, the inline version, which is supposed to be the more sporty variant. You even get an N embossed here on the seats, red stitching, red accents against the black suede on this one. I'm gonna actually go ahead and pop in and take a look at what it looks like here inside the new Kona. So we do get a version of the H-less steering wheel on this one, so no Hyundai logo here on the steering wheel, but you can see very good dual element screens up here, or dual screen setup up here for your gauges and your infotainment. I like that Hyundai has not just abandoned physical controls, so we still get a good array of physical controls up here, as well as some USB ports for charging, in addition to the Qi wireless charger with NFC connectivity. You do get heated and ventilated front seats, heated steering wheel, auto hold, different drive modes selecting here. I like a dedicated camera button, so very nice to have a dedicated camera button here. And then some very unique options for cup holders and additional storage in this one. So you've got this removable divider right here, those cup holders, and a dual level center console right here that for the most part stays wide open. So very interesting look right there. You also get a parcel shelf right here in front of the passenger and a damped glove box here on the side. Nice amount of storage in the door panels right here, but very familiar to the modern Hyundai brand. You can see plenty of room in this one for me here at 5'10". Can get a good driving position. You can see we do get paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel here, and very familiar to Ionic drivers, a console or a steering column mounted gear selector right here. So very interesting. But let's check out what that back seat is like. While I'm waiting on that back seat to open up, I did want to show you the performance wheels and tires on this one. These are 235/45 R19 Kumo Majesty tires around these very interesting Kona in wheels. I like the look of them very much, but back seat's free now, so we'll pop it open and check out what it's like in the back seat. So very nice use of materials back here. Definitely lesser than the front. Not a lot of red accents back here in the back, but you can see we still get our suede inserts here with our red stitching, and fully suede across the bottom here. So that's an interesting look. Coming in, closing the door, getting behind myself, plenty of leg room behind myself at 5'10". No map pocket back here, but we do have a net back here behind the driver's door. This is hard plastic on the backs of both seats, so if you've got kids constantly kicking back here, that may be nice. Nothing back here in the way of air vents, but you do get 2 USB-C ports back here and a little bit of additional storage. And then you do get a full down center armrest with 2 cup holders right here. In the 60/40 split bench rear seat, I can talk. But very comfortable back seat in this one. I've got plenty of headroom here. I only have a standard sized sunroof up there, so no big panoramic roof in this one, but very nice back seat in this one. It's comfortable, it's nice, it's designed for the quintessential average American male. I could ride back here, no problem. But that is about it from me at the Kona display of the 2023 New York International Auto Show. If you want to see more from me, read more about these vehicles and everything I've seen here, head on over to gtgaragetalk.com, or you can find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Everything is at GT Garage Talk. Be sure and hit that subscribe button, follow button, ring the bell, comment, like, subscribe, all the things to let the algorithm know to show you more content like this from us. But from me in the backseat of the 2024 Hyundai Kona Inline, until next time, gearheads. Bye.